Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ifewa and this is my first YouTube video. In this channel, we're going to be talking about a lot of things. We're going to be talking about lifestyle, we're going to be talking about trending topics, entertainment, learning new things basically. And I hope to share with you guys. So today I'm going to be talking about my first 6 months here in Italy. So let's dive into it. The first experience I had, it was the first time I came to Italy. It was a different ball game. You know, when you move to a different environment, you know how the first thing I experienced was the weather, because I came on November 23rd, I guess. Yes, it was during winter. It was the cold is not here. The cold, no, you know, the year. So I experienced that cold, and it was a different thing entirely. So the cold, I think that's the first experience I had immediately I entered Italy. The weather. I'm not a cold person. So the cold it dealt with me really good. But I'm trying to adjust now. And the second thing I experienced, it's light, constant light. You know, normally in Nigeria we don't experience that. So moving over here, it was something else. We don't no on what I mean unintelligent on hey Oyibo. English is not my language, pardon me. Pardon me. So uninterruptible power supply. It's basic. In fact, basic communities, they have it. Another thing that I experienced, or so to say, yes, because a change of environment, you get to experience new things. So the next thing I experienced was, normally now, if you are in Nigeria, you know how important data is. But here, the time, the first three, let me say, the first three weeks, yes, the first 3 weeks was if I chat, the next thing, bam, I turn off my data because I've not gotten accustomed. I've not gotten used to how not to like relax and enjoy my data. In Nigeria, you switch it off because if you leave your data on, it's continue to read non-stop. Another thing I noticed, let me just say it's food. In Nigeria now, you enjoy, you meet your friends, your cousins, your nephews, everybody. Your extended families are there. You have varieties of food. But moving over to Europe, Italy here, aside the one I cook, if you go into restaurants, you can't find a Nigerian food unless you go to African restaurants. That's when you enjoy Nigerian dish. All the Nigerian cuisines, you can enjoy them. Aside you cook it at home. So in Italy, they have different kinds of food. I like their foods. Now I'm getting used to them. The most, once you call Italy, the next thing it's pizza, spaghetti, pasta. Now then be baba, now then get on. They are the ones that these are their food. There are so many foods. They have so many varieties. That will be in another video. So issue of food, getting to where to buy Nigerian food and all those things. And Nigerian foods are very expensive in Europe. Unless as you enter Nigeria, you carry and come. If you are buying it here, it's very, very expensive. It's very, very expensive. And you don't get everything. All these vegetables, pumpkin leaves, bitter leaf, everything, you don't get them fresh. It's dry. So I find I'm still struggling with that. Another thing, it's language barrier. It's not like London, Canada, or UK where you speak English. here it's a different language entirely. You have to learn them. If you are speaking English, you won't. As they speak English like this, nobody go answer you. Even if they know, they understand what you're saying or they can speak it, they love their language. So they will tell you, no, I don't understand you. So I find it difficult. The first 6 months, it was very difficult for me because coming over here, I don't know how to speak Italian. I don't even know how to say hello in Italian language. I don't know anything about that. So coming here, communication is a problem. I can't communicate with people, especially if you're going to buy groceries at the supermarket, if you're going to church, if you're going to the bank to withdraw money or to pay in money, you have to speak the language. But it was hard for me because I don't know how to express myself. The only thing I know how to say is see, see. At some point, I can't even say please, can you tell me the direction to this place? So language becomes a problem. It got to a point whereby where I went to see my friend. She's living in another city, so I went to see her. I entered the bus. I was coming back to my own city. The route I normally take, it was straight road because I don't know all the roads and cut and joint. The routes I normally take, I thought, okay, that's where the bus is going to take me to. That's where from there I'm going to, as I will still locate where I'm dropping. Could you imagine? I didn't know the bus took another route, which I don't even know. I don't know. I was in the bus. I was saying, "Hi, Jesus, I don't know where I'm going. Jesus, I don't know where I'm going. Driver, I want to drop. Driver, stop. Driver, stop." The driver didn't even hear me. It took the intervention of one Ghanaian guy. He was the guy now asked me to drop. The guy asked me where I'm going. I was calling the name of the place where I'm going to drop. The guy said, "But this district is part of it. It's part of the where I'm going. It's also part of the place where I'm going." I was like, "No, there is a church," because I could recall that there was a church where I'm going to stop, the bus stop. There is a church opposite. So I was telling the guy, I'm dropping that where I'm going to drop is a church. I'm dropping where the bus is going to drop me is in a church. The guy was like, "Let me come down first. I have to come down from the bus because the driver doesn't understand where I'm going." And God bless that guy. Because it was already like around 8:30 or thereabout in the night. My husband has been calling me already. Where are you? Where are you? Which bus did you enter? Where are you now? Ask them the location. I was so scared. I was like, "Oh my, hey Jesus. I don't live Nigeria. Call your data." So I have to drop. The guy now told me the shortcut I'm going to take. And it's not as if it's close. It's not even close. It's like from that place to my house, I have to trek like 35 to 40 minutes that night. I trek. I was calling my husband. Where are you now? I am this place. Okay, be coming. I will come out and pick you. That's how. I said, JJ, see why I be like this. That's how I want lost for Italy. But as God would have it, I came back safe and sound. Then the reason why I said that is because I could not communicate properly to know that I have to drop here or the name of the place that I have to drop. So it's quite challenging. My first 6 months was very, very challenging. It was very, very challenging, you guys. Then the next thing, it's going to groceries to buy things. You know, if you enter Nigeria like this, if you enter Nigeria market, if you buy things, you check how much weight you carry for hand. In Italy, I enter supermarkets. Everything has a tag anyway. But if I see €2 something, I wanted to buy maybe tomatoes or paste or something, I wrote €2. Immediately, sharply, as a Naija babe, as an Igbo girl, nwa Afro Igbo, I go check straight. Hey, €2. Change that to Naira. Jesus Christ. So now 500. So now, now so I go, they calculate, they check. My husband will be like, madam, no, they do this thing. It don't make sense. But I check all those things. It's not as if things are hard. Every time I'm buying things in a supermarket, they calculate and they change that to Nigerian currency immediately. Oh, we don't need this one. I beg, make we leave on. We don't need this one. Change it. So with time, I get to, though I'm still not used to that now, but it was better now than what it was when I first moved in here. Another thing that I find challenging, it's making your hair. You find it difficult to make your hair, even if you're going to make your hair, it's very expensive. It's true. Making hair in Europe is very expensive. You got, unless you know how to make your hair by yourself, or you find the alternative, like putting on your wig. I'm putting on a wig, so unless you find the alternative of putting on a wig, it's getting to, especially where I'm staying, it's a bit far from town. Getting to make your hair is another thing. Even if you find a person that is going to make your hair, the charges. Imagine using, like, let's just say 15,000-20,000 to make your hair that you're going to carry for like 2 weeks. Then you come out and again. It's challenging here. Okay. Then the last but not the least, it's celebrating either Christmas, Easter, or any festivity, any festive period in Europe. It's you're on your own. Not like going to your cousin's house or your uncles or your aunties to celebrate Christmas with them, or to celebrate Easter or New Year with them. If you come outside, you go see say road don't dry. As in, when I mean dry, everywhere will be dry. It's not like in Nigeria where during Christmas you have a place to go. But you not get any unless you have friends, family friends. You can just breeze in, breeze out. But aside that, you're on your own. No uncles to visit, no cousins to come visiting, nothing. So these are the things I find challenging in my first 6 months, trying to adapt to them, and we are getting there. So to say, yeah, we are getting there. So thank you for watching my video. If you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly click on the subscription button, please, and put on your notification bell, to know any time or whenever I post a new video. Till I see you again next time, have a wonderful day.